Hey Jeremy, it's Aaron Zabel. We met at the QC luncheon a few weeks ago, and I wanted to send out this custom video with 3 things that you guys can do today to help bring more customers to your business. Most likely you're sitting there asking yourself, why would I be doing this and what's in it for me? Well, as a local business owner, I know you are extremely busy. You're so focused on running your business that you don't have time to learn how the internet could help. And if you do think about getting help with your online stuff, it's hard for you to know who really knows what they're doing and who doesn't. I have found that giving people an easy attack plan of actual things they can do to impact their business for free has resulted in some of those local business owners coming to me and saying, I like you, Aaron. Please do this for me. So by the end of this video, you've liked what you've heard and you can see that I've got a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help your business. Shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if at the end of this video you simply want to take this free attack plan I gave you to do yourself, that works for me too. So now let me show you the 3 things that will set your company above your competition and not waste any more of your time or mine. So the first thing I want to go over is content. Here's your site, and I know this is going to come as a big time shocker, but Google has bots and they read your site so they know exactly what you do and how to show it in search. And they don't just read the words on it, they can read the images. So if you look at this, obviously a beautiful family picture of you guys. You can put keywords back behind that page and help things stand out. Now, Google, to be optimized, they want you to have about 1,500 words. So I did a little quick word count on your site. Only got about 239 words on your page, so definitely room for improvement on that. Looked for a top competitor in the area. Phoenix Solar Panel Systems did a word count on their page, and they've got close to 1,500, so they are almost optimized, which is great, but you could still outdo them. Do 1,500, do even more, do 2,000. So I'm going to go into a tool that we use. It's called Ahrefs, available to anybody. I spend about $100 a month on it, but it gives me a really good overview into your website. Now, we talked about keywords, and it looks like on your site you've actually only got 4 keywords on your site. So if we click in here, really just stuff, just very, very basic stuff, unfortunately. So you're not getting much volume, and even if they do search for this stuff, you're on the 6th or 7th page, basically. Now, if we go back to Phoenix again, they've got 1,000 keywords on their site, which is great. Don't need to have that many. You can have more impactful ones, but these guys they're killing it. If you look at the top one here, Solar Panels Phoenix. They got 610, and they're in the 1 or 2 space on Google. But people are going to see them all the time. So they're getting a ton of traffic from those keywords. They're getting almost 700 views a month. So that's something we can do as far as putting in more of those keywords. I know you're based in Queen Creek, but I'm sure you guys would be willing to go into any parts of the valley since it's a valuable thing to do. So again, if we do a search basically on for those keywords now, and I put in Solar Phoenix. Now, if you scroll down, you're going to get sponsored stuff. That's people paying for ads. And that's not something that I want to talk about today. It could potentially be something you spend too much money on and don't see a good return on. But this next area here is what's called the map pack. So the map pack is your name, address, and phone number, and you're probably asking, how do I get in there? Well, citations. Citations is what gets you into the map pack, and that's basically directories. And here is an example of a lot of those directories: Google, Yahoo, Yelp, Better Business Bureau. You get ones that are even higher ranking, like BBB. You get the more impactful ones, and then you get pushed up there. So basically what you want to do is you want to get all the citations that Phoenix Solar has, and then you want to go out and get even more. It's usually 150 to 200 is going to get you in that map pack and keep you up there. You want to consistently do that to stay in that. So if you scroll down even further now we're on the number 3 item, which is backlinks. Backlinks get you in the organic search, which is where 60 to 70% of people end up. And you're probably asking, well, what are backlinks? Well, imagine you are in high school, you start wearing Jordans one day, and you become popular. Kids are starting to point at you. They're saying, hey, look at that guy. So you start boosting up your rep at school. Well, it's not just any kid that you want pointing to. You want the popular kids to point at you. That, with backlinks, we call that link juice, and that's going to be even more impactful. You get more impactful links pointing back to you saying, hey, this is a reputable site. They know what they're talking about. We suggest that you look at them. So backlinks, you want to get those added. And if we go back to Ahrefs here real quick, I will show you what the backlinks we're talking about. So if we go back and look at your page, right now you've got 66 backlinks, and it gives a ranking here of what they are. Now, you do see some that are spam, which those aren't doing any good. Say you had Bartle's Pizza, or you had Target, or something random that has nothing to do with your business pointing back to you. Well, that doesn't help you at all. So these spam ones are no good. They're not doing you any good at all. So it looks like there's about half a dozen of those that you would want to get rid of, and get some more important ones, and you can get links to that show how important you guys are. Here we go with Phoenix Solar again. 279 backlinks, and I mean, not really any spam ones. These are all quality ones. They got some good rankings on here. If you look at the so you got yellow pages, like I said, gives you a 90, stuff like that. So this is stuff that you want to have pointing back to you, as far as that goes, and you can get more of those links to boost you up in that organic search. So in closing, again, we went over content. Page needs to be at least 1,500 words. We looked at Phoenix Solar, probably going to need to be at least 2,000 to beat them. Citations, again, to be in that map pack that we talked about, you want to have at least 150, probably closer to 300 of those. And that's going to keep you up there and put you up in that map pack. Backlinks, link juice. You want to be popular. That's what Google is. It's a popularity contest. So the more people you have pointing back to you, the more Google's going to pop you up. And I know you've got multiple businesses, so I'd love to talk to you about all of those. I just wanted to go off of this one. But if you implement these strategies today, you can rank right across Google. So I bet you're wondering, what now? Well, you can go with the information I provided today, and you can do all of this stuff on your own, and I am absolutely cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and you want to save yourself some time, you can give me a call at 602-888-4825. Again, it's Aaron, Jeremy. Appreciate the time. I'd love some feedback on the video, and if you want me to look at any of these other businesses, I know you've got a bunch of stuff lumped in together on this as far as a whole home type thing, which is very cool. But if you got some other websites or anything that you want me to